Hey, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Mike on the Mic, Boston Sports Talk with your host Mike Molyneux, where I'll be talking everything Boston sports, Celtics, Red Sox, Bruins, Patriots, all right here on my web show. In this episode, I'll be previewing the Celtics second round matchup with the Philadelphia 76ers, with game one being tonight right here in Boston at 8 o'clock p.m. I think for this series with the Sixers and the Celtics, it's going to be a real tough one for the Celtics moving forward with the games. The Sixers bring upon a tough matchup because you're a young athletic team which has been known to give the Celtics team a lot of problems throughout the year, throughout the regular season. And the Sixers are an all-around team with everybody can contribute. They're not a team that has one main all-star who puts up most of the points and everybody else does a little bit here and there. They're all capable of having a good game and can carry the team to victory night in and night out. And with the Celtics, they're going to have their hands full dealing with guys coming off the bench for the Sixers. You got Lou Williams, who was the runner-up to James Harden for the Sixth Man of the Year award, and he's able to come off the bench and easily drop 16, 17, 18 points, which is a good, solid number for a guy coming off the bench, and for some teams maybe more than they expect for this sixth man to do. And then they have Thaddeus Young, who's also a solid big man, power forward who comes off the bench for that team. And, both those guys right there bring a lot of energy. And hopefully the Celtics will have to, with their bench players, have to match those two guys' energy along with what the starting lineup for the Sixers can do as well. Iguodala in the starting lineup, he's a solid player. He's not the all-star that some people expect him to be, like probably in Philadelphia. They expect him to do much more. But, he does contribute enough to put the Sixers in the position they are in now, which is second round matchup with the Celtics. Lou Williams, he didn't do well his first year out of college, but this year he's really stepped up his game. He's proven that he can hit the mid-range shot. Last year I know his shooting was a real question that they had about him. They wasn't sure if he can really develop his mid-range shooting, but this year he's really turned around. Shown that he has a mid-range game. And, he also be able to crash the boards. And he's a good all-around player for the Sixers. And, just from top to bottom, even the Drew Holiday, he's a solid point guard. He can hit the three-point shots. He's going to bring a tough matchup for Rondo, Avery Bradley, whichever one they cover between Drew Holiday and Evan Turner. Elton Brand has been playing much better basketball this season than he has the last couple seasons he's been in the league. This is just going to be a good matchup, for the Celtics to really test them. They're not as young and athletic and as good as Miami would probably be in the Eastern Conference Finals, but it's a real test for the Celtics to see how they would perform against a team that's younger than them, quicker than them, faster than them. I wouldn't say more mentally tough than the Celtics are, because everybody knows how mentally tough the Celtics are, and they're able to grind out games no matter how ugly they look. The Celtics most of the time find ways down the stretch in games to put the pieces together to get the victory. And hopefully moving on in this series, moving forward with each game coming up, they're able to do the same, and again hopefully move past the Sixers and make our way to the Eastern Conference Finals. And I won't say much more moving forward past that. I'm not looking towards the finals yet. I'm looking at this series right now with the Sixers, with game one being tonight. I'm excited, and hopefully Celtics will get the W. Home court advantage, game one and game two right here in Boston. So looking forward to a 2-0 start to the series. What I will say is I see the Celtics hopefully beating the Sixers, and I'll say five games. Take these two in Boston, go to Philly, probably lose one of those two in Philly, and then, finish the Philadelphia 76ers right here. Finish them out in Boston. And then move forward from there. Who knows what's going to happen with the Heat and the Pacers. Most people have their predictions already. I'm not going to say nothing, but we'll see what happens with that series. And I'll just continue watching playoffs. Western Conference is getting interesting too. Lakers on the verge of elimination, possibly. They blew last two games to Denver. With Denver playing with a lot of energy. And we'll see what happens with Grizzlies and Clippers as well. So thanks for watching another episode, and see you soon.